Welcome back to Bromance of the Three Gamers. I'm the Johnler. Because I'm just gonna keep being Rogue Gallery, whatever, until I'm Mr. John.
Didn't mean to roll. I'm Bob.
How would I make my... I'm Mac to Freeze. Shut up, John. I had to stop myself at that point.
If I remember correctly, Mr. Freeze's storyline was actually a creation of the animated series.
Really? I thought he was a Rogue Gallery.
And I am Mike Schott.
He was an original villain?
Dead
there
shot.
you go.
Yeah, I know. I missed,
He was originally part of the Rogues Gallery, but at least from what I remember watching the shows... Oh, wait. I don't know if it's going to come up on the subtitles.
Wait, did he...
I don't know if it's going to come up on the subtitles, but I remember this desk.
Did he...
We don't have audio on right now, so there might be a really scary, really funny phone call from the Joker going on right now. I think it's this desk.
Is it, Did Mr. Freeze in the old ones, did he
used to be a bald guy in an ice cream truck with a space suit and a freeze gun.
Really? I thought in, like, the Golden Age arc he was wearing a frickin' parka or winter coat.
It depended.
I don't know, I guess...
In the anime, they... God damn it, in
Why
the
do you keep
show.
saying that?
Because in my head, we usually talk about it like in an anime, but it's in...
Yeah, but guess what? The only things that I've got...
Let's be honest, though.
Teen Titans was technically an American anime, if I remember.
Yeah, so is, you know, Avatar.
Yes.
From what they say, technically, most cartoon shows that basically follow that kind of structure are just considered anime.
I know.
So I think, honestly, we could consider Batman the Animated Series an anime of its own time, because it had a serious plot, it had jokes, it had...
It did. It had genuine things.
It's
I'm pretty
cartoon.
sure Harley Quinn, though, was a creation of the show.
It's American
That one I'm
animation.
almost sure of.
Yeah.
Like, 90% sure Harley Quinn was a creation of the animated
You
series.
know what's funny?
What's that?
Because I remember Nostalgic Critic did it when he was doing a review of Blade, and they were sitting there and talking about, like, oh yeah, you know, Marvel, we're going to be known as the gritty, dark comics, and then you, DC, you'll be colorful and... What about our TV shows? You know...
Complete change. All our TV shows will be light and campy, whereas yours will be dark and gritty.
What about our comics? Nobody reads those!
Well,
And then it's a full 360 Marvel. But isn't that funny, though? Marvel's animation sucks in comparison to anything DC animated movies put out.
It does.
I was about to say, you're about to defend them for a second, but as someone who's not a huge fan of that, you can clearly see a vast difference between...
Oh, no, I love the DC animated movies. They are, honestly, better than a lot of the DC live-action movies.
And then Marvel movies beat the shit out of DC live-action movies.
But they're animated movies, what few there are.
there are a few good ones.
That's what I'm saying. It's
like,
a balance now. It's like...
It depends on who has it, because you gotta remember Marvel...
None of the Supermans were good. You're not going to sit
No,
there
no,
and
no,
tell
no.
me...
The animated ones.
Oh, okay.
I was saying for
there.
Marvel, because the thing people also tend to forget is that Marvel doesn't...
Nope.
Did that wrong.
You needed
Fantastic.
you need the grapple hook, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, you need the upgrade.
Yep.
I
thought that was a ledge.
DC pretty much has it under one. They're all under Warner Brothers, basically.
However,
these games are under
Disney
Warner
has a
Brothers.
lot of other companies under them, which they sometimes have do their movies. Like when they did...
We're talking about animated.
I'm talking animated movies.
When I was talking about the animated
that's what
too,
I just wanted to make sure.
what I wanted to
I
say
didn't know
was...
if we were going with live action. I'm like, live action, you're not going to sit there and defend... You can defend one series that DC did live action well. Batman. All three of those movies are pretty damn good. Dark Knight Rises... No. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight Rises. Those are all pretty
Even the
good.
1989 one I liked.
But no, what I was trying to say was Marvel, when
sorry.
it comes to their animated ones, they're all divided up by different companies.
True.
And that's what the problem is. Because you have Fox, who does all of the, basically, X-Men and some of the Spider-Mans. But then you have another company that does, you know, like, oh, here's a Thor one or a Captain America one. And, you know, they're all done by different people. So you get different levels of quality. That's why X-Men is a Marvel property, but it's one of the best animated shows that they had.
You're talking about the 90s one, right?
Yeah, the 90s.
When they're all in high school? Yeah. Oh, no, that one, okay.
The original one.
That one I did like. They did not hang on to Warp. They did not hang on to Warp for very long.
And the
Sorry, that's like my shtick. That was my shit growing up.
And the '90s Spider-Man
No
cartoon.
I mean, you look at
Parts of it I liked.
if you look back at it now, most of that is not a good show, even for the standard of the era.
I don't know. I liked it.
I'm not saying you're not allowed to
There.
like it. I'm just saying if you look at it in the context of now and
Oh yeah,
shows
nostalgia
that
goggles. Nostalgia
It's
goggles
not
are on
as
for me
great.
because I used to watch that every morning before I went to school.
Yeah. Just like the Fantastic Four one in the 90s.
Ooh, there's
That's
the
not
thing.
really great. Here comes the Mighty Ducks skating up the ice.
Ducks rock.
Yeah!
I think that's playing. I'm just gonna let it go because I think it's playing.
If it says stop recording, I would imagine it
Yeah.
means.
Oh right, I forgot. There's all that static.
Through
the
my
pro-
actions,
is
I have
thoughts,
saved
my
this
actions,
cursed
I've
city.
This guy does a really good
Where
job
my
of reading
own
his lines.
curse
Oh,
is to
okay.
forever
So there are
remain in
subtitles
the
already
shadow.
in there.
Yeah, so that
My
we can read
story
it.
is carved in
But
the very
Man of
soul
Steel
of Arkham.
was not a good Superman movie.
He did not save
Zack
Metropolis. Let's get that out of the
What'd you
way.
say?
Zack Snyder.
He wasn't. He had to kill. What was it? He killed Zod.
That was supposed to be a big deal again because DC made it a big
Superman
deal.
usually doesn't try and. Superman doesn't even
Most-
try and kill
Most
of his
superheroes
foes.
aren't supposed to kill them. That's the thing.
Yeah, but Superman's foes are a lot stronger than Batman's. Like, you know, they can take a fucking like super duel across the thing.
Yeah. Even then,
Some of them
he's
can
not
actually
supposed to kill
fight in
them.
space.
Yeah. None of Batman's rogue gallery would even
Ow.
stand a freaking chance against Superman unless
Which
they
is why I love that one special where, now do the thing, come on. There we go.
Oh, my dick!
I love ending with those.
You love kicking people in the dick, man, or punching them in the ass. What is up with you?
When I signed up for
These
this,
boots were made for it.
Harley Quinn.
when I
tried to
signed
save
up for
me.
this, I thought we were
Dropped an
going to change the
elevator on
world. But I don't know if I can change the world this way.
Of course not.
Not
I'll
this
get
way,
back to you when
Bob.
I reach the end
Not
of the
this
trail.
way.
Dare you claim to be Fuchsia's Fox?
Oh no, I would
If
definitely.
he's Fuchsia's Fox,
No.
I want to be Batman. I mean, no, I want to be Alfred.
No, I
I'm
was-
sorry, Master Wayne.
I was going with
When you fall off the horse, you get back on the horse, Master Wayne.
Okay, that's not
I,
gonna work how I
I
thought
was
it would.
going
Okay.
with
I failed you. I'm so sorry. I failed you.
it was whatchamacallit, South Park.
Combo battle.
He Cartman gives Butters a gun and he keeps telling people he keeps telling them to stop them, and every time he shoots a guy in the dick, and he's like, dude, what the fuck? You don't shoot them in the dick. And then at the end of it, he shot a guy. He shot 3 people in the dick, and he's like, no. He's like, you've gone crazy. You've lost your mind. He's like, I can't have this. I wanted to save America, but I'm not gonna do it like this. Not like this. We're not some dick shooting savages. You gotta get past the thing, Master Bob.
Boy.
Oracle.
Master Wine.
Joker's
Party,
taking
party,
control of
party.
the cell.
Gonna have a party.
Master Wine.
I patched into a
I
guard
found
radio. It sounds like Joker's crew have got their hands on
hoping that one
weapons.
day I would wake
I
up.
know.
I see you in
I'll
Italy,
calibrate the cowl
I was
vision
reading
probe to
newspaper,
isolate armed
and
henchmen.
you would be standing there with Selena Kyle,
The direct
and
approach
she was
is
threatening the
suicide.
crap of pads,
to be
but you
smart.
said you had to be there because I said I saw you in a dream.
I didn't like that about that, though. That is the one thing I will say I didn't like about the last Batman movie. Was that superficial, shoehorned in Selena Kyle love interest at the end.
Well, they had
It
to
was not-
improvise a lot in that movie.
But you understand, though, from a film, they didn't set
Oh,
it
yeah.
up. There was not enough time to set up. They barely saw each other. And then for him to just come back after the whole I've been in the pit thing, and she's like, missed you. I'm like, what the...
I also love the fact that, like, out of nowhere.
Remember that thing John Mellon showed us?
Oh yeah.
That's not a car. This is a... No, well, he's like, it's not a car. Was
Yeah,
it Mortal
'cause-
Kombat?
'cause she-
Mortal Kombat!
'cause she It was it's a meme from it because she's like, my mommy told me not to get into dangerous cars with people.
It's not a car.
Yeah.
They changed the song so beautiful.
Apparently, Hugh Jackman has announced who he wants to replace him as Wolverine.
I don't know how to feel about Logan. What is that? What is its concept? What
Old
is...
Man Logan comic.
I understand, but isn't it trying to follow the freaking like film thing? Cause
No, if it's I don't know if it's following the film. It might just be following
the comic line.
the comic line.
Because you understand what I'm going with, right? Because Future Past erases everything that the first trilogy did. Like, they're gone now.
Yeah.
At Marvel and everyone else can like, yeah, those 3 movies in the beginning never fucking happened. Why? Because we took care of it. We retconned the shit out of them.
Yeah.
So, if we're going with that, wouldn't that technically mean that Old Man Logan, if it was the remade timeline, that would have never happened? The only way it would happen is if it was the previous timeline where the Sentinels murdered everyone.
Everybody said they wanted one last Logan movie, so I think it's its own movie. It has nothing to do with the other canon because of the same problem.
Is it gonna be?
Oh, I love doing this.
Is it gonna be the? Is Old Man Logan the one where they have to deal with the Hulks invading and then the Hulk eats him alive and Hawkeye's blind?
No, that's I think.
You know what I'm talking about?
Planet
though.
Hulk, or you're thinking of Marvel Zombies.
I just remember reading
'Cause
a comic book. In
Marvel
Barnes and
Zombies
Nobles
is
once.
when Hulk eats him and Wolverine bursts out of his stomach.
Shit. Yeah, and there's a shit ton of other Hulks, and he goes like, "I only did it with my cousin because she was the only one that could keep up with me."
Yeah.
And then they're like, he's like, "Oh, my stomach's upset." Like, what did you do? I ate Wolverine. They're like, "What do you mean you ate?" He busts out and he's Old Man Logan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
The one that they're doing
Wait, so does that mean, is that chick supposed to be 23 then, or X-23? Because the
no,
way
she's somebody else.
Oh,
A
There's-
little closer. I think I can do the thing from here. Yeah! I love
Wouldn't
doing
that be more interesting though? Because he goes like, Professor Xavier
gotta
goes
look it
like,
up.
"She's like you, Logan." And I'm like, the only way you can say anyone's like Logan
No,
is if they have
'cause-
healing factors or they have claws.
The thing of it is it's following the most recent one where they actually killed off Wolverine.
Then how does Logan exist?
Oh, they saw me.
And you're dead.
Nope.
You are gonna die.
Nope.
Yeah.
He almost did it, but
So much for our not really.
okay. Can you kill them all? Do it.
Do it. Our non-dead run through is ruined.
What do you think we were gonna do? A non-dead run through? No offense to you, I'm just asking. Someone was gonna die.
Yep. And Batman's not allowed to kill people,
Also,
so it was
how come
probably
they-
going to be Batman.
Also, why are there no good Marvel games?
Because
X-Men
Marvel.
Origins was pretty good, the Wolverine one, but again, you have a deep...
What is that goddamn dog doing?
I don't know.
I
But
don't know. I'm thinking of, I'm thinking of Marvel games I played. I got that demo of the Spider-Man game you got in your cereal box. That one was okay. And then it was Marvel Superhero Squad for the Wii. I think I had it.
I view Spider-Man games in an entirely different light than Marvel, because there's more Spider-Man games than there are any games about any other people in the Marvel universe.
Probably. They really like Spider-Man.
He's a good character. He can be both.
He can be funny, but he's also a serious, responsible person
well that he
with
can,
a job.
yeah. He can also take on he can team up with like people like Luke Cage, Iron Fist. The people that aren't major superheroes. They deal with.
But
like,
he
the
still
crimes.
makes sense and feels valuable when you put him next to the Avengers.
Yeah, because he can hold his own against like that. Like Captain America, you wouldn't see Captain America, going to the mean streets. You're like, no, Captain America at this point is like, I'm a superhero.
I didn't read the actual comic. I saw the cover for it on Google Images once when I accidentally misspelled Abraham Lincoln. And there was a comic book cover where Abraham Lincoln passes his hat and coat off to Spider-Man and Captain America saying, "Hold my stuff, boys, while I save America." I'm just thinking, please let this be real. Please let there be a Marvel comic where Abraham Lincoln comes back from the dead to save America.
Adolf Linkler?
No, that's not what he stood for. It was hard to pin down, really, what he stood for,
But it wasn't that.
but it wasn't that. show is hilarious. I have not seen any of season
Does
2.
anyone know when or if the Gambit movie is happening?
It's supposed to be, but I think it got put on hold.
Which is a shame, because he's one of my
It'll just
favorite
rest
X-Men.
in limbo forever, like Cowboy Bebop.
But, okay, I'm not upset by that.
I saw the first episode of Cowboy Bebop. I thought it was alright. I think he's the last one, so.
How dare you? That is the greatest,
I was about to say, what you just said
greatest
would start
anime ever. Don't we all know?
that would start a flame war. Bob inadvertently is good at starting flame wars. Okay.
Inadvertently.
Well, he said it.
But then I only saw the first episode.
Did you get them all?
I got all the bad guys.
Doo-doo. Oh, this guy. He's dead.
Yep.
Is that the guy with the eye?
Yeah.
Joker must have figured out how
Joker's
to track the
friend.
Officer Bull's trail stops here.
But we can find that out next time.
Mushed away. Do you remember?
Remember all the worry.
Well,
Oh, hold on, we got a call.
Yep.
Who is it?
Yeah, it's here, me, Han Solo on the midnight train, and if you want to talk about some more stuff, we can.
I like how the call is still going and he just turns on the tracker.
Edward Nigma. I hacked into your radio wavelength. I don't have time for this Nigma. Well, guess what, dum-dum? It's not always about you now, is it?
Maybe I want to talk.
Oh, this
He's
is...
even a little annoying green guy. It works on like 3 levels.
Alright, well, we can talk about that in the intermediate. But,
See you next time. It's still going on.
really?
Oh no, now we just gotta solve a riddle.
Wow, we can solve that next time.
Yep. Thanks for watching.
Before we go,
Yeah.
Up, would you like to do the honors? Because we haven't done it once for this series yet.
Oh, yeah, sure. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Helps out the channel a lot. You can also follow us on social media. Our links to our Facebook and our Twitter should be in the description below.
Sharply observed portrait.
Yep.
Riddler's getting mad. Should solve this riddle. It's me!
I don't care what Renji from Bleach has to say at me.
He can't stop us.
Yeah. He keeps losing to Ichigo.